To say at this day, Mr. President, I am with my laptop and I am disconnected. And it's surreal. And I'm using my account and I'm using this, which is cache memory. So, I am still, and let's having a moment. I'm not sure that I'm gonna can showing this, so great. Give me just a little moment. And a chance. You see it's me. Right. Let me just a little bit for you to have the clear fact. But the real for this, you can check. The cache memory gives the possibility on the browser, the Chrome, which is an awesome device, for the same as Google company provides, and it's an application that comes in cache, like a RAM, transitory memory of the software itself. So I am writing this disconnected over my browser, which Policía Sodoma y Gomorra Federal Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, and every perra Associated Tribunales Argentina Presidencia, ¿te lo robó? ¿Esto te lo estamos haciendo vos? Sorry. It is the final. I am trying after some beta key for 3 or 2 keys, much of times with not realizing for a little time. I'm not so typist ever data entry, so the whole of the digital complete practice, but actually simply for some of my 3 to 4 fingers using that just to practice it for the moment. While I just come off of the device, I'm going to get my guides like I told you at the S and J key, and there will be my center, my core for the right normal anybody will write. And there's a weird thing, so I'm going to give you this dialectica. And the 7 is real, but not the other. So sorry. So, note this, right? So here will be in this local way, which is really no much descriptively normal at the language, but something you will understand, and sorry for my day. Alright, at the clear fact of this, I can using this, and this generates are gonna break it. And I have a transitory memory here. And I have a transitory moment. Well, if I put out, coming back, right, I lose it. And if I want any other language, I let go and clean what is the cache RAM memory. So if I disconnected, want to come back, I don't have it. And the desk application for the what is the Google translator doesn't keep it. And just to say, this perros degenerados, Sodoma y Gomorra, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, and pretender of expertise, that I have a device for the communicating in contact to making espionage here inside, and I will be making the teller chat still, that I will be on the character of, because of I will be a teller, they just will keep on researching the liest ever conscience sons of hell, degenerados abominables, with the excuse this, for they keep on making the less humanity they keep on making up on my person, about my person, and about us, saying that I will be a teller with no remedy and no often a criminal for the reason of I can be suspiciously for hiding, and you understand, hiding anything as the supposedly my supposed teller chat and capacity will provide me for they to forcefully have to keep on researching until to find out the supposed truth that they are corrupting, hiding, and suppressing and murdering all the time with the power of them carne de reventada, perra de Sodoma podrida, sorry the words, forgive me the violence, please, and I know I am allowed to telling certain class of determinated, which this tried to block out now my services, saying that I do not send, and telling Telecentro Sociedad Anónima to give them the complete information because of they are going to keep on making cases because of this will be of the state of Argentina, which you should ever pay to Cristina Fernandez Sodoma Gomorra Queen de Kirchner, and to them degenerada porquería de secta de 666 Sodoma y Gomorra oficialismo Argentina, the $897,000 million, and also from my account and letting you, like I'm blessed Lenin and supposedly by them, supposedly law for damages and morals, to anyone from our people to come to blow chopping them maricas reventadas, Ejército Argentino and expertises, for they to consider them pride of Argentina and machos, offense and damage. So suddenly, at the real for this, still, the clear fact that there's to keep on making the same and producing the same class of the generation and about my person and permanently saying all on and using since the first with a them that start to putting inside my system that whenever non-realizing 2 or 3 years pushing erases everything because of the pains and whatever to proceed at my speed with non-stopping erases and telling that they have said and they won't found here what it is not going to work because of they are going to break and destroy like all the time we're doing destroying my devices saying don't you see never works. So he's stolen this cannot be working and coming to our people to say that they must giving them the money that were sent from Israel and saying that the money that I will steal them and also to praying that Policía Federal Argentina should ever taking because of there wouldn't be justice and oppressed all the time. But International Criminal Court, that's International Court of Justice, for better the Jewish in Argentina to kill them because of they will kill everybody of us. And this is the term, everybody of us, they said. So suddenly, the clear fact of this delivers into the clear attach to they are degenerados worse than ever. Then, at the clear of this, Berlis genia blevesechnikas wa blevesechtika revesechtia masevamide. Alka revismatech blevismatishidav. Ger rovech madlechnian sevesopedisish. So, I'm going to keep on doing this like I told you, like I'm taking piece to piece for there to not lose everything if there will ever come this again that are wireless, perro de cuarta, making this and trying to putting software inside of my computer and trying to make the match over PDMTD platform for Windows and this browser and the whole I got, the complete I got, for the making a switch PDCAM scripting saying, don't you see it's ours and he just stolen to us and they should ever come to AMIA Argentina and to my house and our families and everybody's saying that those devices were the espionage, not the teller now, which they said, oh, they doesn't have the capacity, we are not raping, nothing, they're the same raping, which to be about God, to nothing we will ever have no bless. So they the liars now that perros degenerados, psicópatas reventados de Sodoma y Gomorra Argentina, Kirchner's oficialismo, United Evangelics of them, and the whole perro de cuarta, Fuerza Armada Argentina, and Ejército Argentino, that they says we will ever have devices for conspiring against the government of Argentina that they will ever have rights to get in, and I will not ties and giving the okay saying with this that I will confirming for the supposed denial psychopath being. And at the reality of this, I will ever delivering the possibility they to always confirm they have said to getting inside our houses with another perro degenerado sodomita psicopata excuse with more invention and more forgery of marica reventada Argentina, with the pardon of the terms, for the making more tenacious, more or less humanity, at the consciously never happens, never real. So clearing for the soul, ריטישחךסי אלמב, /קובציקחלבסמה לימביה פלפסחמסימב, קחלחמציליששבח. So it is. Then persistes on making the same all, and whatever the ADD, like smart degenerados, brujas reventadas paganas, which are Sodoma y Gomorra, creídos expertos de seguridad nacional y de una sur y del mundo, ייňshteibhахькí, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, Kirchner, Presidencia Argentina, Cuerpo Médico Forense, and taking what it's ours, saying that they had right to teaching how to become refinedly Sodoma y Gomorra degenerados on the whole as good and healed and criminalistics and the whole as applications, forensics and engineering, medical engineering laboratory for criminalistics to making more switching out and more perro degenerado abominado Sodoma y Gomorra for worse, more or less humanity on the refinest ever coverage and for worse than already have done. So, forgive me the terms, please. Clearing for this. Give some making the same in terms of saying that I insult them. And I want to know that. They want to come into Israel saying that you should pay them and I will rob them the same all of ours here using devices that never are found except the ones that they have that pretends to implanting, like with the stuff, the drugs, things inside the houses of Rabbin, inside of and still pretends to making with me saying that they never were wrong and Ejército Argentino wouldn't be embarrassed, neither Kirchner and tribunales and forenses, saying that my mother and my family will be a narco family and I will here on the delirio de babilónicas prostitutas de Sodoma, United Evangelics, I will confess in talking about what I do for the mercy of the saints given by I. There's to saying, so, like this and any other, there's to keep on saying that I will stealing this of the state of Argentina, that they will ever have rights, that they will be the government of Israel and not who you are, and they will be Israel and of God himself and El Eliyah, and El Eliyah Tzechah di Itzeres Menorah, my person, and telling that they will be everybody and everyone, and they are not going to be bluffed. So, and Revismatlech ni ba'atlektika machlamatzin stle sho adlivitam. So with this dialectic, guys, Zukach mitzinivim ba'alis kalvot kimidachmat ishmatlech se osibishel ke mai motimar batich mehnen. Slaves pokra lachmian sevet leveseves vesheve and revisech machlivisomet levisir. So also that they thirst to saying that they were keeping everything I just sent you and everything they and nobody else but they. And please, don't you say that everything is exactly what he said, and don't you turn to offenses, because if we know this is incapable and it's a degenerate and nothing of God like evangelics proves. Third, the telling still, enfermedades de Lucifer, Sodoma y Gomorra Argentina, and Kirchner, which are same like them, everyone. And whoever says offense is a murderer, son of a big word. And actually everyone is. Alright, remoblech machalivis oblevis ייňshteibhah, revesech machalivis oblevis verticham, il shmechilivi misivid, slein charakim ivim. This is a scripting problem. It doesn't accept the right normal for the Hebrew format. But listener, ריטישחךסי שחביטנטרמש become רבסך מחליקי ויעצבשש לביסישר. Then, כחמיתך אבלביס פוסלישמה שבס אבלביס מדיניב. And I will be speaking alone and thirst saying that if I will dare to say, they will always stand, but there is nothing, and they pretend to making a very power of the phallus. Supposedly they will have the capacity of my person to making what they says I have incapacity for being. גבפכמוכליקי רבפכמצלס לישמקיבים בדסכמך עד בעיקב כחמותלים בעתים. גבפכמותליסיני So let's make one thing. Already with this, send you this, and we talk about the human knowledge, the so large terms of the reality of, like Saddam, deflected, and like much other, which doesn't have no reality at what the meaning of it is. So suddenly, send you this. I'm gonna editing this file, always to be responsive. I'm loading this computer, it's so destroyed and it's so evidently insufferable. You want to putting this in Hebrew. Are not accepted. It's a file. Already the file. Done. Okay, for this moment I send you this. Betlesingham. Do you want some date? Give us part nach Halivisov levis amlevefech mechamidim. Sechlikchevefech lachaman. Oh my, what's the matter to this? Let's moving a little bit off of Antig. Betlesingham. נאמר, אבל בסחמחיניבים. דחמח לישכון וססידיסין. דחמח לביד נפסה בפעם. דחמח לביד שמים, and yes, I still have my disconfigured computer, and whatever I do makes worse damages. This sick enfermedad de Lucifer, whichever one of those are. Alright, I put this again. Bevesmervechnica is versterkelijk samenval. Beatlikheid vechtmas Sidichleves Shar, Rebefechtmasima, Blevesmasselshevesgiem Atlesimal. Bedlikhenevima Sevasmir, and I do it licenses, IG, info, president, and okay, alright. Right. Let's make a chat. I am connecting. And it's exactly the hour, Saturday, 24th October 2015, 14:20. Not feeling okay, and forgive me the violence and the improper words. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Melech, Shem. I'm sorry, Justice Violence, Your Honor, Mr. President. Let's do the chat.